What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what I'll be speaking about right now is 5 things that I would like to see in MUT 21. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, the first thing, let me go ahead and go to my item binder so I can show you guys exactly what I want to see. This would actually be a game changer right here, and I think a lot of you guys will love this, right? I don't think they would do it, but if they do, it would be like great. Like I could get a lot of stuff done when it comes to this, believe you me. First thing I would like to see, which I believe once again will be a game changer, power-up passes. What I would like to see at MUT 21 this year is for all power-up passes to be auctionable. And you could let's just look at it like this. Let's look at it like this, right? So I know some of you guys would be like, well, if they're auctionable, you know, EA's probably not gonna allow it because people are gonna be transferring cards over here to their account or sell it. I mean, whatever the case may be, right? Even if it's not tradable, it could be auction. It could be either one, right? But the thing is, the ability to sell it if you want to sell it, right? Even if I'd rather it not be. I'd rather it be auctionable and tradable. I don't want it to ever be a NAT. I'm gonna say for both, but I'm just gonna say this right now. So you'd be like, okay, well, in the beginning, if that happens, it's gonna, it might be a little haywire. So I will say this, right? I would love for it to happen in the beginning because, like I said, I get a lot done. But it is, say, for instance, it don't happen in the beginning. What they can do is, like, for instance, in the beginning, they're not gonna be auctionable or tradable, right? However, towards the end, or like we'll say in January, sometimes, whatever like that, they'll actually make a time to where they'll be like, hey, now the power passes are auctionable, tradable. If you want to trade them, whatever, because it's not much of a big thing at that time, maybe, So I feel that if they do that, it will be a game changer. Even if they don't introduce it in the beginning, if they introduce it later on, like in January sometime or something like that, that would actually help out a lot. That would actually, like I said, it'll be a game changer to be able to actually trade or sell your power up pass. I would love to see that when it comes to MUT 21. Like seriously, man, like I could get so much done when it comes to that, and people can make tons of coins too, right? But remember, they can only do so much because there's only so many power passes. The second thing I would like to say when it comes to, and it's not even the second thing when it comes to the 5 things. I'm only going to say 5 things, but I'm going to touch upon the power passes as it goes together with what I'm talking about when it comes to power passes. The second thing I like to say along with that when it comes to it is the ability when you actually go to a card, right? So you could say in a sense kind of like 6, but I'm going to keep it with the power passes. So this is all going towards 1. So say for instance, if I have a power pass on Antonio Cromartie, I would like to know if I do, like, where's my power pass? Even if I don't click on the card, like let's say for instance, I don't want to have to click on a card and tell me. It should be able to tell me like in another spot somewhere. Like, let's get out of here. Okay, let's go. Like say for instance, if I go right here. Oh, you know what? Yeah. No, you know what we could do? Hold on. This would be even better. Let me back out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I was gonna say something else, but even better if it was right here. So say for instance, you actually go to type, you go to collectibles, and automatically, because I do got power passes. I mean, apparently can't go nowhere. It should say like, look it. It should show you. It should show all the power passes that you own, and it should tell you what card that they're on as you go to collectibles. Or even if there should be an actual one right here for power passes. I should be able to click on it, and it says power passes, and it should show me the ones that I'm not using and the ones that I'm actually using, and what card that are actually on, and even the tier that I actually put it on, right? So I know. That's one thing when it comes to power passes being auctionable, tradable. I would like to see that also when it comes to power passes, is that the ability to be able to find out exactly where the power pass is at. Majority of times I know where they're at, but it would make it easier so I don't have to remember so much stuff. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel the same way, right? Number 2, the second thing I would like to see in MUT is, let's go on over here. Okay, I should have stood back. Let me go back. What I would like to see is basically, I would like to see NFC and AFC teams, which will give it a little bit of flavor when it comes to building your teams. Because like say for instance, you don't want to build a theme team. Like, yeah, I'm not tripping on building a theme team, but I would like to still be creative and build something to where I actually could have some chemistry boosts, speed boosts and stuff like that. So yeah, I would like to see them to introduce AFC chems as well as NFC chems when it comes to the MUT 21 cards, so you could be able to get more creative with it, especially if you don't want to run a theme team. And most likely I'll be one of the ones. I'll probably run an NFC team because majority of my players are going to be NFC anyway. So say for instance, we go right here. So it basically all they're going to do is add another slot, and it's going to say NFC, right? It's going to say the NFC team. That's what he's going to do. And if he has a power up, then you should be able to change the chemistry to AFC if he ever played for the AFC. That's one thing I would like to see, right? And of course, you're going to have 50 out of 50 in order for you to have some type of boost. And then on top of that, it'll be right here. It'll be like AFC or NFC, or if you have both, you have like this is how much chems you have for AFC, this is how much chems you have for NFC. So it'll be able to say it right here when it comes to the AFC NFC team boost. So that's the second thing I like to see in MUT 21. All right. Now to the third thing, which I think a lot of you guys will like. I don't know why they took it out of MUT this year, which to me was very frustrating and insane because, I don't know why they took it out of the store. But now we got the get a player and we got the get a go player. Okay, if you know from previous MUTs, especially in 19 and 18, we'll just say 19 and 18, right? It's not. We're not gonna go back that far. We'll say 19 and 18, or even just like last year. They had a silver player pack and they had a gold player pack. The silver player pack was like was it like, I think it was 500 coins or 1,000 coins or whatever like that, and the silver gold player pack was like, I think 7,500 or 5,000 coins. I forgot how much it was, but basically it was basically as much as these packs right here. A silver pack and a gold player pack. It was basically that much, but you get 4 players. I think it was 4 or 5 players in each pack. That with there, I would like to see again. I would like them to reintroduce the silver pack and the gold and a gold player pack, right? That's one thing I would like to see. I don't know why they took it out. I don't know why they didn't put it in this year. But not only will that help out when it comes to you getting cards for yourself, but that would also help out when people do pack and play and they do stuff like that. It'll actually make it more creative for them. If you want to do a pack and play for yourself or whatever, it'll be easier for you to rip a pack instead of ripping each one by one and stuff like that. But either way, the whole thing is that they need to bring the silver player pack back, gold player pack back, because it increases your odds of pulling something cool. And even if you don't, you still have more cards to work with and be able to do things with. So that's the third thing I would like to see in the store is silver packs and gold player packs, right? Okay, so now I know this right here is gonna be far-fetched because I don't think I'll ever see them doing this, but they can do it, right? And they have done it before. They stopped it in Madden 18, and they shouldn't have. There's really no need for it, but I know they're trying to make their business and stop people from buying and selling coins and buying and selling cards and all kinds of little nonsense, right? But what I would like to see is no more NAT cards. I don't care if it's the MUT Master. No more NAT cards. If you don't want to do the MUT Master, and if someone else did do the MUT Master and they went through all that hassle to get the MUT Master, that MUT Master should be auctionable and tradable. They should be able to sell. And if you sell your MUT Master, that's on you. But you earned it. You grind for it. There's some people that want to grind, and there's some people that don't care for grinding. You should be able to be rewarded and be able to sell what you grind for, straight up. So I don't care what it is. There should be no more NATs, like straight up, period. What I did like about what EA did is they made a lot of the cards that they gave us in packs and for free, and they gave us in the store and certain things like that auctionable. So they made a little progress, but I want every single card to not ever be a NAT. It needs to be auctionable, tradable right from the start. And that's, if you trade a card, if I get a card and someone trades me a card over, that's my card. I should be able to sell it if I want to sell it. You know what I mean? I traded the card over. Like, I should be able to do that, right? So that's one thing. That's the fourth thing I would like to see in MUT 21 is no more NAT cards. And I'm pretty sure you guys feel the same way. That's my take on it. So that's going to be the fourth thing that I like to say. The last thing I like to say, I don't know if it's a big thing to you guys, but it's going to be a big thing to me if they did it, because I like being able to do things fast and efficient. And I mentioned it before when it came to my wish list, MUT 21 wish list, but I do want to bring it up again, man, because it's a big thing for me, and I want them to eventually do it. I know eventually they probably will do it. Is be able to organize your home page when it comes to MUT. If I go right here and say, for instance, here's challenges right here, here's missions right, I should be able to get the NFL draft right here, that piece, and be able to put it when it should be labeled my team or my something, right? My stuff or whatever the case may be. I should be able to click on my stuff, and I should be able to put any solos that I love to do, any challenges I like to do, whatever it is I like to do, auction block if I want to go to the auction. Like, I should be able to put anything right there for me to go to it, to my tab, and be able to access it right away. If I don't ever play seasons, there's no reason for me to go right here and have to. I should be able to click on one tab and be able to organize it and put everything there within that tab that I actually do. So for instance, did it say, for instance, this was my tab right here. I should be able to click on it. I'll say my tab, and with okay, it's taking forever. Right here, it should be able to have everything that I like to do and I do all the time. So I just click in here, and if there's an auction block, I should be able to go to the auction block right here. Basically what I'm trying to say is I should be able to personalize my tabs and be able to go where I want and put them where I want. I feel that the tabs should stay the same to where they actually put them at, but I should be able to basically copy and paste them somewhere else so I can have my own personalized tabs, especially something that I always do all the time, right? To make it more easy and efficient for me to maneuver and get things done faster. So anyways, them were the 5 things I like to see. Once again, auctionable power passes and the ability to know where your power passes are. 2, NFCAFC team chems, right, to boost your players up even more. And in the store, I want silver player packs and gold player packs reintroduced. 4th, I want no more Nats in Madden, period. And 5, the ability to personalize your main screen, right, and be able to do what you want and maneuver what you want, because it is your game. You should be able to do what you want with it when it comes to personalizing it. And I believe eventually we'll do it, but I wanted to stress that once again, just based on the fact that I want to be able to do that, because it will make it a lot easier, not only for me, but a lot of you guys too. But anyways, I'm going to leave right here. If you guys like seeing what you're seeing, drop a like. If you guys need subs to the channel, there will be more great amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.